Let me know when you're ready, right?
Waiting for the link. It says I'm live, but I gotta wait for the link.
Okay, we're just waiting for Uncle's link to drop, and then we're gonna head on over to him with the Aunt Maddie TV raid. So once the link is dropped, just click on that link, y'all, and it'll direct you straight over to him. Don't forget NORA'S Designer handbag, shoes, and accessories at www.noras915.com. You get 50% off your first purchase. You tell her I sent you. You will get an additional 10% off. Oh, it's hot like a yes, Shay, it is. Yes, it
Hey,
is.
Shay.
And I don't like hot. Girl, I was out there. I felt like I was getting dizzy, headache, and everything. Thank you for still being here, Trisha.
Can somebody drop my link, please? I'm just saying, you act.
All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to drop BAAAABY Nation's link.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to BAAABY Nation TV. I am your host, YouTube's favorite uncle, Uncle David. How y'all doing? Hey, Bree, Brown Girl Bella. Hey, Shay. Hey, other Shay. Big Shay, Little Shay. Hey, Queen Sammy. Thank you all for coming in. Just a little something, Brown Girl. Hey, Miss B-Town. What's up, YouTube official? I do believe this is your first time here in my live, so please make sure that you turn my red button gray. Leave a comment on one of my short videos. There's a bunch of them. That way I'll know you were here. Because if you ask me to remember by the end of the day, chances are I won't. Thank you for sharing me out, babe. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through, Princess. Please make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I see it going as we go. You can't turn my bell on. I don't know what the heck going on over there. Well, I definitely can't turn it on. Thank you for sharing me out, Keto. So that everybody have a wonderful weekend. For those whose weekend has ended. Like Auntie said, it is hot. It is hotter than, it was a movie we was watching, hotter than a 4-alarm fire. Thank you, Marlon. I appreciate that. Or as my youngest son used to say, it is hotter than Halle Berry. Thank you, Ms. B-Town, for sharing me out. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Yeah. Hope y'all like my new office. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to these new digs around here, y'all. It's a little different. Yes, hotter than fish grease. That's no joke. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. The Keto Girl, what's up? Big Money Grip. As I have said, I am on the way to 1K and 4K. I want to thank everybody who has run my playlist, who has watched the video, who is setting a live. Hey, Stefan, thank you for coming. Who has watched the live setting here. Those that come in for my late night live, thank y'all so much. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate y'all. And I promise you, I do not take y'all for granted. I am humbled and truly thankful and appreciative. That is no joke. So I thank y'all very much. I love y'all dearly. All right, man. I'm about sick of A to O. Yeah, but I'm just, like I tell people, I'm just glad to be. Love you too, Princess. So a big shout out to everybody in here. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to the 11 people in the room. 16 thumbs up. Hey, that works out for me. Doing this late night live thing it has its, hey, more eats. Thank you for coming through, sweetie. It has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages. Like it is, hey, become you today. Blessings to you as well. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Carolyn. Thank you for sharing me out, more eats. Appreciate that. That late night live, man, it has its benefits. I don't feel like I'm in the way and damaging anybody else's chances, and because I don't ever want to stunt nobody's growth. So, and plus it gives me a chance to go to other people's lives and support and do that thing, and then I'm up. Now it does throw off my sleep pattern, but right now I can live without getting a whole lot of sleep, because I do have a mission that I'm on, and I'm trying to get there. So I want to be in the VIP club. Hey, Shay. Thank you, Shay. You know, it's all about the grind. You know, and it's all about trying to accomplish a goal and trying to get to that spot. And like I said, it's not about the monetization. It is just about completing this goal. You know, completing the task. You know, and I find that as I put in more work and as I do, you know, as was promised, if you do the work, everything you need will come to you. And I'm finding that I'm getting the resources, I'm getting the people to come in, people are running my playlists. You all have no idea how much that means. You know, so I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. You know, I'm just on grind mode. You know, and actually I'm enjoying it. You know, I enjoy getting to meet new people. Hey, Shawanda, thank you. You know, and as I tell people, YouTube is very informative. There's a gentleman that comes in, homeless are humans too, the podcast show. That guy has a wealth of information. And you know, he asked, he said, "Do you mind me dropping?" No, I don't mind. You know, because everybody needs to learn something. You know, we're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. So I'm just here. I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying this process. Yeah, it can be overwhelming at times. Hey, Cheryl, what's going on? It can be overwhelming, you know, and trying to keep people entertained is a task within itself. You know, doing videos is one thing. You know, you do the video and you know, you do the video. You put out the content and then that's it. But doing these lives, first of all, you have to get used to sitting in front of the camera. You know, if you're somebody that at one time was shy like me, you know, not shy as a person, but camera shy, afraid to stand up on stage, afraid to stand up in front of a bunch of people. You know, that was me. So to be able to do this today is a feat within itself. Yes, please make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. I will greatly appreciate it. You know, and stay as long as you can. If you have to go, that's cool because any time spent is good time for me. Thank you so much, Struggle to Succeed. If somebody could please if y'all could drop Brown Girl Bella's link, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are the only two Love Stream participants or hosts and hostesses that are not in the VIP club. So, you know, like I tell people, I want to get some of that caviar, filet mignon, and caviar and all that stuff. You know, live entertainment. They on the outside or on the other side of the velvet rope, you get stale bread with bologna and red Kool-Aid with no sugar. So it's rough on this side. So I'm trying to get over on the other side of the velvet rope. I want to walk up the red carpet. You know, yes. You know, they get live entertainment. We got the old raggedy VCR. No more steakums. Bologna and it's just bologna and stale bread. We don't get no condiments, nothing. I'll be like, man, that's messed up. They can't even put no sugar in the Kool-Aid. But it's cool. It's cool because, like I said, when we get over there, it's going to be some changes. It's going to be some new sheriffs in town, and we're going to be doing some stuff. So all y'all folks is in the VIP club, Keto Girl, Aunt Maddie. Who else over there? More Eats. You know, all y'all that's in the VIP club, we coming, y'all. And you know how I know? Because More Eats said, and I'm going to tell y'all exactly what she said. She said that everybody's getting monetized in 2020. That's what she said, and I know for sure that More East would not lie to me. I know this. So, hey, we coming. We coming for everything that they said we couldn't have. It's all out. Hey, Sonia, it's all right, baby. You ain't late. I told you. The only time you late is when you show up and the doors is closed. Then, yeah, you late then, girl. But if the door is open and lights is on and you hear me talking, oh, you ain't late, come on in. Come on in. You know, and for those that join me at the late night, man, thank y'all. Because obviously, I ain't the only one that don't sleep. Although, you know, I have a lot of West Coast people in there, so you know, it's still be early for them. So they don't necessarily have to worry about all that other stuff. You know, it'd be early in the morning for me, but for them, it's just getting there. You know, so I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the 15 people in the room. It is great to have y'all. What is going on this Monday? What y'all doing? I know some of y'all are at work. Some of y'all work from home. Some of y'all are not working. Some of y'all are working but not working. You know what I mean. You know the folks that work from home that ain't really working You know, you sign into the computer and just make sure that you are in listening range. You know, you do, you know, some little stuff around the house. Because I've called a couple of establishments, you know, the people, you know, they working from home. And it's like, sometimes they answer the phone like you disturb them. Like, really though? I'm trying to get some service and you upset. Hey, I didn't tell them to, you know, turn your computer on and you got to work from home. You know, shoot. Hey, Dwayne and Ray, thank y'all for coming in. You know, they answer the phone like they was watching a movie and I called and they had to put the movie on pause. I mean, yeah, I know how that is. You know, when you're watching a movie and it gets to the good part and somebody say, hey, can you do something? I go through that from time to time. I'll be watching a little show and Auntie be like, hey, come here for a second. I'd be like, really though? Now, at this moment? See? What's up, DOD? See what I mean? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, Sonia. I'm off today. I was going to work today, but I'll do it tomorrow. There you go. Hey, it's all gravy. You know, you don't need to get upset about nothing. You just, you know, if you don't feel like it, you don't feel like it. But don't answer the phone like you don't feel like it. You know, people can hear you. You know, you can hear when somebody answers the phone and they just don't want to be a welcome participant. Well, if that's your job, that's your job. You know, so don't get mad at me. Ain't my fault. You know, it ain't my fault that you know you gotta work. Okay. Hey, the keto girl. Okay, she's speaking to everybody. Hey, Lynn Holler, thank you for coming through, my dear. Hey, it's Monday, Sonia. That's how it is on Monday. That's how it is. You know, sometimes I miss my job, you know, because I mean, to be honest, my job was easy. All I had to do was get up in the morning, take a couple of people to dialysis, take some people to the day programs. You know, I get a break during the day. Then I go back, pick the people up from the day program, and then that be it. I'm done. I'm happy we found you too. I'm happy you found us, Lynn. You know, that was it. You know, but do I miss it now? Sometimes. But the fact that I have my own schedule, I can work at my own pace. You know, if I get up in the morning and say, hell, I just don't feel like YouTube today, you know, I can do that. Now, generally, if I don't do YouTube, I'm working on, you know, my other stuff, my morning motivations and all of that stuff, and you know, looking for quotes and things like that. And sometimes I'll be in and out of people's lives and watching videos, but you know, I like having my own schedule. I really do. You know, this is actually something I think that, you know, has been in the making for a long time. I just didn't know it. And it took for this pandemic for me to realize that, hey, I can do some of the stuff that I always wanted to do. I can travel. You know, we can go fishing. You know, we don't have no babies, so we can get up and go whenever we feel like it. You know, it's not like we got to worry about a babysitter and all that stuff. You know, so yeah, I'm you know, like my son was talking earlier, and people talking about 2020. I'm sick of 2020, and 2020 is the worst thing. Man, 2020 has turned out to be the absolute best thing that ever happened to me, minus the pandemic. You know, I do feel for those that have it or have had it or they've lost loved ones from it. You know, my heart goes out to you all. You know, but for those of us that are still here, if you haven't figured out something to do with your time, if you haven't figured out a new hustle, if you have not learned anything to improve yourself, you have wasted your time. You know, I hear people complaining and complaining and complaining. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just stuck in the house. I ain't got nothing to do. Oh, there's always something to do. If you know, we all have a gift that, hey, excuse me, y'all, like a little disrespectful bug. Yeah, it was a little ant. Where the hell he come from? It's just disrespectful. Excuse me, y'all. But you know, we've all been given a gift, and so you need to figure out what it is. You know, you have to figure out what that is, and when you do, turn your whole world up. You know, right side up, not upside down. Turn it right side up, because right now you may feel like you're upside down. Hey, Jasmine, what's going on, little lady? Thank you for coming in. We are here till 4:00. If you have something else you need to do, by all means do it. But if you can, leave me running. What's going on with the ants, Miss B-Town? And them little rascals is something. I don't know if that was an ant or not. I don't know what the heck that was, but whatever it was I felt something crawling on me. It's real disrespectful. Did they understand I'm live? I'm in the middle of my live, and thank you for dropping Cutie Chewy's link. Appreciate that. Yes, Cutie Chewy is my little girl. That is Auntie's Cutie Chewy, and she is definitely a cutie. Yes, and I'm not just saying it because she's my baby girl. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. Also, it's the truth, but yes, she is my baby girl. You know, so you know, this YouTube thing, man, is great. I have met some amazing people. I'm serious. You know, and like I tell people, we are a band of strangers who are in here and willing to help each other achieve our goals. You know, not asking for anything in return. You know, and that is so cool to me. You know, I hear people talking about the world, the people in the world of this and the people in the world of that. Everybody's bad and everybody's mean and everybody. No. That's because that's what you see. That's what you're looking for. If you surround yourself with positive people, like-minded people, people who are trying to achieve, not necessarily trying to achieve what you are trying to achieve, but people that are trying to achieve, then you'll be fine. You know, you get people that are willing to help you. Because I had no idea that people would be willing to run my playlist, willing to sit in these lives with me, willing to watch my videos. Those that are on my morning motivation list who have allowed me to play a part in your journey. Who'd have thunk it? You know, up until maybe 5 years ago, I had no clue. I was just out here. I didn't know. You know, I didn't understand having a purpose, and you know, I was just Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky. You know, always the one that was, you know, positive, trying to encourage people, but I didn't understand that. Okay, Sonia, I didn't understand what that all entailed and what that meant until I started listening to stuff on YouTube, and I started to understand, you know, that we all have a purpose and that we have to find out what that is. You know, and I've come to realize that my purpose is to give out information, to help people have a positive outlook on things. You know, that understanding that if you change your mindset, you can change your life. You know, if you know, understanding that when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. You know, it can happen, it's a hard road to travel, and trying to get yourself started in that direction, man. Once you decide that, hey, okay, you know, this isn't working for me. If it's not working, then why not try something different? Why not? You know, you don't have to change your goal. You just have to change sometimes you have to change the way you're going to get there. You got to change the route. Okay, so now, okay. Hola, querido. Did I say that right, brown girl? Hola, querido. Hey, Joyce. You know, just get your mind right. And don't worry about what other folks are going to say, because you're going to have the naysayers. They don't. Hola, mija. Uh-oh. Hey, y'all too. Okay. I'm just saying. Brown girl in DOD. Hello. You know, it's rough, y'all, but you can do it. You just got to want to do it. You know, get your mind right. And don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the haters. Because no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter, people going to talk about you. They're going to always have something to say. Always, all the time. And it's usually the ones that they call the peanut gallery. The ones that's sitting in the back of the theater who you know, they just there and they yelling out stuff. Ain't said nothing that really make any sense. But their job is to distract you, to discourage you, to make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. And basically want you to give up because they've given up. Man, don't let them folks, nope. We all know them. You know, we all have people like that in our lives. There are people like that in our families. It just is. And it's okay. You know, I hear people saying, well, my family don't support me. And I spoke on this a couple of weeks ago. You know, I can't get my family and friends to do this, or, you know, I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that, and they won't. That's not their job. Their job is to be your family and your friend. That's it. Now, if they do anything other than that, cool. but they are your family and your friends. Your friends are there to make sure that you're good. Your family, that's just your family. You can't do nothing about them. They gonna always be your family. I don't care how much you don't go around them, how much you say you disown them. None of that. They're gonna always be your family. And so that's their job. Now, once they decide that they want to come over and start participating and they want to, they'll become consumers. If you're an entrepreneur and you're running a business, once they step in that store for the product, now they become a consumer. That's that's a totally different thing. They are no longer your family and friend. They are now a consumer there to purchase your product. So don't worry about who's not there. Deal with the people that show up all the time, that are always there. The ones that are willing to help carry you across the finish line. The ones that are there when you need a shoulder to cry on. And a lot of times it's we have that one friend or two friends that we can depend on for that. But a lot of times it's people that you don't really know. Like in here, we really, really don't know each other. But what we've done is we've put our faith in each other and decided to trust one another enough to understand that this person can help me get to where I'm trying to go. And then you have people that say, hey, I will help you as best I can. Not asking for anything in return.
I'm not coming out. That's what I explained to her.
They don't ask for anything in return other than maybe to run their playlist or to watch their videos, stuff like that. But for the most part, they're asking for the same thing you're asking for and are willingly doing this. You can't ask for nothing better than that, y'all. What's that, cheese? You really can't. If you have that, you don't worry about the people that don't show up. You don't worry about the people that come around, that don't come around. Don't worry about them. If they ain't there, they ain't there. That's okay. That's all right. Our job is to put in the work. That's our job. That's our focus. We got enough stuff to worry about already, trying to come up with content, trying to figure out how we're going to put the content together, trying to figure out a schedule for when we're going to come on YouTube and do all this stuff. Plus, trying to figure out how you're going to help other folks. That in itself is enough right there. So you really don't have time to worry about the no-shows and the don't cares. Don't worry about them. Focus on you and those that are willing to help you and those that are like-minded, that are going in the same direction. Because you sit in a room with 10 people that ain't doing nothing, you're going to be number 11. Guarantee you that. So if you're going to sit in the room, you might as well sit in the room with folks that are doing something that have an agenda, that have a purpose, that are trying to fulfill their purpose. That's DOD. I see now I see why more East call him Hammer. Boom, just like that. Don't worry about those that don't show up. Don't worry about those that ain't there. It's okay. That ain't your job. They got to figure out their own way. You can't figure it out for them. And you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. If they don't want to support you, they not. Ain't no need to ask them. Because if you got to ask them, especially when they already know what you're doing, why do I have to ask you to watch my video? You hear me and you know that I'm trying to get people to watch the video. You know the importance of watching the videos for people that are content creators. You know what the importance is. You've heard me talk about it enough. So why I got to ask you to watch a video? Why I have to ask you to run my playlist? There's something that you shouldn't have to ask people to do, especially those that know what you're doing. You know, but then they got this thing that they want, that they working on, and all of a sudden now they need you to help them. You know, I mean, I don't believe in tit for tat, but hey, call me petty. You know, yeah, I am, you know, Mr. Optimistic. You know, and I try to help, you know, when I can. But if I see that you're not, you know, if you're not going to reciprocate, and the only reason there that you hanging around is because you need help with something, that lets me know that you just trying to use me. It's not genuine. Guaranteed that if I help you once you get where you're trying to go, or once you get started and you're able to walk on your own, I can guarantee you I won't see you no more. Nah. All right, Stefan. You gonna answer?
I'm calling.
My bad. Was
Okay, baby.
Yeah, she knew. She answered right away, didn't she? Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, Stefan. I appreciate you. Yeah, but you know, if they did, they did. If they not, they not. We got a whole community over here. That's Stefan. He already know how DOD run. Welcome back, Sonia. You know, so yeah, you know, so just keep pressing on and keep doing what you're doing. You know, you'll be all right. Like I said, don't worry about the naysayers. That's just what they supposed to do. You know, we got a whole community over here that you can rely on, that will find you what you need, that will help you get where you're trying to go. Hey, Shane McLove, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Shout out to the 18 people in the room. We got 26 thumbs up. I am 45 minutes into the first hour. You know, I am 45 minutes into the first hour. We're here till 4 o'clock. And I do believe the keto girl will be taking over. She said she would. She better not let me have to come up to Minnesota and you know, find her. Because all I got to do is ask somebody where Big Money Grip is. They know her. They already know her. You mean the lady that got the Brinks trucks backing up to the door? Yeah, she in there. I only need to know what city in Minnesota. All I got to do is step foot in the state of Minnesota, go to the right spot. They could tell me where to find the lady with the Brinks truck that back up to the door. All right, the keto girl will be on at 4 o'clock. After the keto girl, we will have brown girl Bella. She'll be on at 5. No, keto is going from 4 to 6. Then we have brown girl Bella. She'll be on from 6 to 7. And at 7, we have Miss Boom 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 herself, More Eats, who takes it all home. And that is the love stream. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in to spend time with us on a daily basis. You know, we have some newbies that come in. You know, so hey, this is a great thing we got going here, y'all. It's a wonderful community. You know, and as we grow and we branch out, we always seem to find our way back. You know, so. You all right, babe?
I'm fine.
You're sleepy. No. Yeah, got 18 people in, 26 thumbs up.
What she sent to me?
Who?
She said DOD sent them all to Auntie. What you said? Did she talk about me?
Did you check did you got anything in your Instagram? I don't know. I don't know what they talking about.
So again, y'all, we're not gonna stop it right now.
Hey, hold it. Stop. Hold on. What we not gonna do, what we really not gonna do is no, this ain't happening, y'all. Okay. Listen, Stefan has his issues and he's had his issues. My thing is, if he does not say anything to anybody, if he's not bothering anybody, let him be. He is in my room. He is my guest. And Stefan, the same applies to you. If there's anybody in here that you have a problem with, you do not say anything to them. If you feel like you need to say something, then, you know, if we can't get this together and do this the right way, then no. You know, I get it, DOD, you got an issue with Stefan. I get that. I understand that. I respect that. Stefan, I get it. You got an issue with DOD. Y'all got y'all issue. That whatever y'all got going on, y'all need to take that somewhere else. Now, if somebody says something to somebody and it's a situation, then yeah, cool. I get it. Stefan, I told you, you can't make somebody, if you don't stop apologizing, you can't make somebody, you've apologized, you have to let them ride. They will accept it if they want. If they don't, you keep going. But when you do that, what you do is you putting fire on a flame. If you apologize, he has the right not to accept it, because obviously you have done something that has hurt them to the core. You know, so please understand that and respect that. Understand what you have done and leave it be. Everybody's not going to see that. Everybody's not going to want to, you know, kumbaya, because sometimes you hurt somebody so deep and you cut them so deep that you have taken them to a place to which there is no forgiveness. And you have to respect that. Okay, what somebody says to you is their karma. How you respond is yours. If you know that you're not doing anything, let them say whatever it is they're going to say. I will handle everything else. DOD, I got it, bruh. I got it. I understand y'all got beef. I get that. But please respect my room. And that's anybody that's in here. If you cannot respect my room, then I really don't need them in here. Nobody. I don't care who you are. If you will not respect this space and understand that I don't have time for that. I'm too old and I'm too tired to deal with bullshit from anybody. You know, I'm coming in here trying to pass on some information to help people and also to get my shit together. I don't need no foolishness in here. Y'all can't get along. I get it. That's fine. But at some point, somebody just don't need to say nothing to nobody. Hey, Daniel. You know, Daniel, stop. Just stop. I got this. I got this. What we not going to do, we're not having that up in here. Now, I get it. Y'all got beef and all that stuff. That's fine. But y'all take that outside to somebody else's room, take it to your own room, or take it to the street. I don't care where you take it, but it's not going to be up in here. And like I said, if can't nobody say nothing nice to nobody, don't say nothing at all. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking to respect my spot. That's all I'm asking. Hey, Stefan, get your people. Get your people.
Yeah, because that's who that is.
Get your people. Because I will kick them all out of here. All of them. So get your people. If I tell you, don't nobody need to say nothing but me. I got this. I'm a whole grown-ass man who will handle my own room. All right, that's it. I done said it once. I'm not saying it again. If you cannot respect my wishes, I ask, don't say anything to anybody that has anything to do with this situation. I got this. Like I said, if you can't respect my wishes, the door is right there. You're more than welcome to leave. That's fine. I'm cool with it. But what we're not going to do is have a whole bunch of fuckery up in here. It just ain't happening. Excuse my language, but that's just how it is. I have come too far and worked too hard to have bullshit come up in here from anybody. Anybody. I don't care who you are. I'm working to get somewhere. Amanda, y'all don't understand. Stefan, you better get your people, man. I'm trying to tell you. Because see, this is coming down to you, bruh. This is coming down to you. This is why. Get your people, man. I'm trying to tell you. If I ask nobody not to say nothing, then don't say nothing. Leave that man be. Leave him be. You know he got beef with you. Why are you saying anything to him? Because now all you're doing is putting fuel on the fire. If you don't say nothing, he'll figure it out and he'll leave you. He'll just say, okay, forget it. But now you got to be coming back and saying stuff. Come on, y'all.
Get him out. Get him out. Why you
I got this, man. Please let me do this. I'm sorry, but just let me do this. I done kicked out everybody I need to kick out. You know, so, man, if y'all can't get it together, because I'm not shutting my room down, I'll put you out before I shut it down. So get your people stuff on and get it together, bro. Because see, I don't have these problems. I don't. And if it happens again, I'm putting you out. I'm just letting you know that right now. Because I don't have these problems. Hey, Pooh, oh Pooh, I'm sorry, dear. What up, Charlie? Thank you for coming through. Shout out to the 22 people in the room. Thank y'all for coming in. All right, Pooh. I'll catch you next time, dear. I'm sorry you had to come in on that. Woo! All right, y'all. I need to step away for a minute. I'll be right back. Please don't leave. Enjoy the music. Talks amongst each other. No, I don't need to have a babysitter in here, but I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah, you are. No. I just got the camera.
The raspberry?
No, I ain't feeling
What happened?
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I got.
No, that's from the.
That fish is good.
Mm-hmm. Woo! All right, y'all, I'm back. Had to get something to drink. Okay. Thank you, Keto. Woo! All right. Well, never thought I had to bring that dude out, but I guess it was necessary. Tony just dropping her little I don't know what that is, that little purple thing, but I like it. Shout out to the 20 people in the room. Thank y'all for staying in here. I do again apologize. Okay, Keto. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Yep. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I love y'all dearly. It is now 3 o'clock. I have finished the first hour. I'm trying to figure out why it seems like it's harder doing this than the late night. Because the late night, I look up, it's 2 hours. I'll be like, God, dog. Twins for life. Hey, welcome in. Okay. What's going on, Twins for life? I think you're new to the chat. I don't know. I've seen so many people. I really don't know who's new and who's not. If somebody could drop Twins for Life link. Twins, if you have not already done so, please turn my red button gray. Oh, yeah, well, never mind. They already know. That means, let me see. Who? No, that was yours, your old one. Okay, twins. All righty. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, why not, Princess? Do it.
Are they orders?
Hey, twins, are y'all content creators or are y'all supporters? Okay. Thank you, Keto. Okay, supporters. All right. Cool. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, Keto, go ahead and get in and start setting up, dear. I'll be right here. I ain't going nowhere. Hell, it's too hot to go anywhere. I was gonna go walking, but maybe it'll cool off, but before the sun goes all the way down.
Sugar pie, honey plum. You know that I love you. I can't help myself.
Why you stop?
Oh,
You.
I'm dropping links.
I'm about tired of that one. You know, it's just YouTube music. Some of it's pretty good, and some of it's like, and some of it is like, oh. They didn't want to talk to you, huh? Shout out to the 19 people in the room. I thank y'all so much for hanging in here with me. Really appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I was trying to make something up, twin.
Yeah, some of it is good though.
Thank you, Sonia, for dropping that link, baby.
Thank you, Sonia.
Y'all, if y'all don't have Maddie TV, grab her up.
Oh, so we self-promoting this?
I'm sorry.
You can do that. That don't work for everybody.
Okay.
And so hope everybody's having a good Monday. I don't know if y'all got anything planned. Whatever you do, if you wherever you are, if it's as hot there as it is here, please by all means be careful. Yeah, just be careful because you know I saw some people out today and I'm like, man, it was hot this morning. Yeah. So I thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for hanging around. Thank y'all for being here. Shout out to, hey, I got 32 thumbs up. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, really? 108. Shoot. Hey, you know what though, DLD? Like I was telling Auntie, when they announced the temperature, I mean, I don't understand why they got to tell you what, give you the number. I mean, to me, if it's 100 degrees, I don't know that there's any difference between 100 and 108. I don't know. Just that's just my thinking. So just say it's hot as hell and be careful. Or in the wintertime, they say, well, it's 5 degrees, or you go somewhere, it's 20 degrees below zero and up. It's cold. I mean, my body cannot tell the difference between 5 below and 10 below and 20 below. I can't tell the difference. It's cold. All I know is that if I step out the door and it's 20 degrees, it's cold. So 20 degrees and 0 degrees and 5 degrees below zero, that there isn't much difference to me. It's cold and I need to be in the house. Yeah. Y'all can, if y'all don't have these people, please. Oh, you finding DOD like a mug now. Yeah, but if y'all don't have these folks, please get them. Hey, more eats. Hey, DOD, Auntie says she's still running you. She's gonna run you all the way out. She got you, bruh. Man, y'all, shoot, man. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's cold, it's cold. But I guess that's how they gotta, do the weather so that they can stay. She's probably a supporter. They probably need to do that because they have to fill in some time, during the show. Hey, I know. That's crazy. I'm like, man, y'all need to, please. It's just hot. It's hot. So just let me know that. Tell me I either need to stay in the house or if I go out, make sure I got plenty of water or whatever the case may be. Just let me know. Let a brother know. I don't need to know what the temperature is. Because, here, sometimes you can look out the window and you can actually see when it's like really humid, you can actually see it. And sometimes I would look out the window and I would just start sweating because I knew that it was just hot. It must be under the air. Because for sure, ain't no 65 in Vegas. Yeah, he definitely under the air conditioner. I'm in Vegas. Feels like 65 minutes. Oh yeah, of course. Shoot. Yes, indeed. To me, hot is hot. Cold is cold. So hey. Something okay, so later. All right, bruh. So all that other stuff they be talking about, that's just filler. They just trying to take up some time and make up some time and all that kind of stuff. They ain't really doing nothing. They ain't telling me nothing that I don't know. All right, twins for life. Take care. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. All they doing is filling in because all you gotta do is say it's hotter than a mofo. Drink plenty of water and stay out the sun. That's it. That's all they got to say. Weather report over and done. They move on to the next thing. Or during the wintertime, it's cold as a witch's, you know what? Stay in the house unless you have to go out. All right, Tatiana. Oh, maybe you're talking to.
See you later, Tatiana. I like that name, Tatiana.
Mm-hmm.
That was what they Nisha, Kitty Chili Tatiana.
Really?
Yeah. I was gonna name her Tatiana, and I was gonna name her Tamara Lachey.
Yeah, that was my name. I told you that. Don't act like you do that. Excuse me. Yeah, so hey, that's just how it is, man. They got a job to do. They got to fill in, I guess it also gives the other people a chance to get a break. You know, that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. Trying to get this mic set up right. Yeah, but here we go, y'all. Do y'all hear Auntie over here? They can hear. Oh, this mic is sensitive. I can guarantee you they can hear you. I know for sure they can. All right, y'all, it is 3:13. Shout out to the 19 people in the room. I'll be right back. I'm getting off work. I got eyes on the chat, though. I don't know how you watching the room if you working. You about to get off work. All right, Sonya. Whatever you say, Sonya. Hey, Miss B-Town, thank you for hanging in here. I got a lot of eyes. Okay, Sonya. I got you. Somewhere off of Amazon, Stefan. Yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon. Hey, Nadia. What's going on? Welcome back. Or maybe you never left. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging in. Appreciate you. Yeah, Amazon has become my friend. Because I don't do the malls. We went to Best Buy a couple of weeks ago. Nah, that didn't last long. We went in there, couldn't find what we were looking for. We were right back out. You know, I don't know. This thing has really changed my outlook on how I do a lot of things. Yeah, I've begun to love Amazon.
Hey, Princess, I got my cart full right now, and just waiting to ship my to put my order in.
Yeah, so I mean, you can get just about anything you need. Got her shook. Yeah, it has a lot of people shook, but you know, you can make it work to your advantage. Oh, really? Yes, look. You peeping. Hey, Bree. Bree said to you, hey.
Hey, Bree. That's Maurice was the code.
I'm great. Hey, Christine. Hey, more eats. Can you drop that that Facebook information in my DM, please? I need to know who these people are. Yeah, because like I said, I love Amazon.
Excuse me, I do too. I ain't even gonna ship my order off till she send them codes.
I know that's right. Yeah. All right, y'all. So at 4:00, we're going to go over to the Keto Girl. She always rocking and rolling over there in that spot. She is also a member of the VIP club. I'm trying to get there too. I am on the road to 1K and 4K. Now, where I am in 4K, how close I am or how far away I am, I have no idea. Oh, yeah, I got Prime, bruh. Matter of fact, when I signed up for my phone, I got Prime, and for as long as I keep this service, I'll have Prime. So I make sure that I keep my bill paid. Yeah, that Amazon Prime comes in handy. Plus, I got Amazon Prime. Plus, I got Amazon Music and Amazon Movies. I'll let her. I don't think she's in here, right? She stepped out of the room, Crystal. But I'll let her know. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, snap. I got to start all over again. Okay, search whatever you're looking for. Must accept. Okay, cool. I've already put in my bid. Yeah, I know. I've read about that, Crystal. I'm gonna look into that myself. Thank you. Well, actually, Princess, you can get. You don't have to be in the Big Money Grip Club to get Prime. Thank goodness. We just can't. We just got to keep drinking this red Kool-Aid with no sugar. Eating these old dry bologna sandwiches. Watching it, and look, they got the big giant screen over in the VIP room. For us on the other side of the velvet rope, we have they got this black and white TV. You know, the one that don't have, where you got to use the pliers to turn the channel, and we always have to get somebody to volunteer to be the antenna and somebody to turn the channel. Yeah, that TV. That's the one that's in the other room for us to watch. The one that get maybe 5 channels if you're lucky. And the VCR, man, it's hard finding VCR tapes. DVD, unheard of. Ain't nobody getting no DVDs over there. We got to watch VCR tapes. Hope they don't unravel in the machine because it's old. Ain't nobody cleaned it. Oh yeah, they treat you real bad on the other side, but it's cool. Like I said, Moise said, and she's in here, and she told me this. She said that we all getting monetized in 2020. And I believe Moise, because I know for sure Moise would not lie to me. I know this. With a 100% degree of certainty, I know Moise wouldn't lie to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What, ain't no remote. They got the little pliers. You got to get up and turn the channel. No such thing as a remote. So every day we set somebody that their job I don't know, Stefan. I don't look. I really don't look. Auntie knows, but I told her not to tell me. You know, she gave me a rough guesstimate as to when she think that I'll be, I'll have the 4,000, but that's about it. I don't know. I'm not asking because I know that if I get caught up in them numbers, I'll be like, oh man, this is just not working fast enough, and I need to go faster. And I have to understand that when it's my time, it's my time. So the best way for me to do that is to just keep doing what I'm doing. So, oh yeah, I know this. I know this. Like I said, when it's my time, it's my time. Yeah, I'm sure. But now some of you younger folks probably don't know nothing about the black and white TV. Shoot, I was talking to this guy I used to work with. He had no idea what the vinyl records were. He was like, my father, he's got these big giant CDs. I'm like, dude, wait a minute. I said, do they got a hole in the middle and they black? He said, yeah. I said, those are vinyl records. Those were CDs before CDs. The thing where you got to put the needle on it. And I mean, he was so amazed. He had never seen, and I'm like, jeez, y'all don't know nothing about vinyl? See, all they know about is CDs. Like we was talking last night. They don't have bands anymore. Everybody got a beat machine, a beat maker and all that stuff. Yeah. Trying to tell y'all don't know. They don't know nothing about Earth, Wind, and Fire. When you had bands with, you got a drummer, you got a guitar, a bass, you got a organ, a synthesizer, you got a horn section. Shoot. What's up, Jasmine? Yes, there you go. Yes, DOD. They don't know nothing about that. And they definitely don't know nothing about when the TV used to go off at night. Oh, the 8-track was oh man, my parents, we had this burgundy station wagon with the 8-track tapes. And my favorite one was Barry White, the album that had first, You're My First, My Last, My Everything. I played that 8-track to, I don't know. And then one morning I got up and somebody had broken the car and stole the radio and the 8-track tapes. That's when I knew life was different in my neighborhood because we never really had any problems like that. But they sure broke in and took that stuff, man. I was like, man, yes, TV used to go off. They would play the national anthem. The next thing you know, you hear something go, or shh. I'd be like, what? I remember the first time when I saw something, I didn't know what was going on with the TV. Hey, what's going on, YouTube official? I remember the first time I saw the TV was on 24/7. I was shocked. I'm like, oh my goodness. See, those were the days, Oh man, I got 2 cups. I didn't even realize it. Yep. If you missed them, you were short. Wasn't no repeat. Wasn't no, watching hooking up the VCR and all that kind of stuff. If you wasn't there for the first go round, you had to wait till repeat season. Shoot. I'd be like, man, this is crazy. Hey, Auntie Mama. Yeah, they don't know nothing about that kind of stuff, man. Wait a minute. Yeah, more eats. Thank you. Hold on. And I got to do it because there's more eats. Hey, hey, got a cash app. Hey, I got a cash app. Hey, go more eats with the cash app. Go more eats with the cash app. Say ho, woo. Say ho, woo. The roof, the roof. Yeah, thank you so much, More Eats. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for that wonderful donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rotary phones. I was like, man, that's crazy. I saw a video, they had a little girl, she had no idea what a rotary phone was. Thank you, Stefan. You know, they know nothing about it. All they knew was cell phones. And I remember when they first started putting phones in the car. I was like, man, this is the coolest thing ever. I was like, man, I can't wait to get a car and get a phone. Till I realized how much at that time they cost. I was like, man, what is a rotary phone? Okay. It's a phone that you actually they have the little holes and the numbers are on the phone. Look it up. Google it, Stefan. It'll trip you out. Yes. That's what it looked like. Yes, indeed. With the long cord. Yeah, that is a rotary phone. That's what we had to use. Then they came up with the push button ones. But see now, the cell phone, everybody's got a cell phone. I'm still trying to understand why people still have phones in the houses, but like landlines, and I guess they're good to have. But since it's got I remember you had to pay extra for long distance. You had to call the operator, and then they would have to connect you to the long distance wherever you were calling. They would have to. You actually have to get connected with the operator. I was like, dang, now. Then they had to. You had to pay extra for long distance. You had your regular phone bill. Then they have a whole list of long distance. Ah, okay. Yeah, you don't find too many of them. I haven't seen a phone booth, a working phone booth in years. It has been years since I've seen a working phone booth or pay phone. It's amazing how times have changed, and it's good, and then it's not so good sometimes. It's like, it's shoot. But I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. When I grew up, we actually had fun. I mean, I really enjoyed my childhood because I lived across the street from the rec center, and there was a playground. So if somebody showed up with a basketball, we was always over there. It was a kickball game going, football, whatever. It was always something happening. Now that's Auntie Mama, like I said, it's probably good to have a landline. I probably should think about getting one, but probably not. Excuse me. Then they used to turn on the fire hydrant. Shoot. Although that was a task in itself, trying to get the lady that ran, the lady that ran the rec center, because she was kind of on the heavy set side, and see, she didn't want to walk across the street and turn the thing on, because she had to get the little thing that you use to turn it on, to take the cap off and all that stuff. She just didn't feel like walking over there. So once the summer school program started, then once summer job program, she would have the people that were working there. They would have to do that, and that was the absolute best. And they turned that water hose on, man. That thing, and they had a little thing where to hook it up where you could run the sprinkler. We'd be like, man, turn that off. Let's do the bulldozer. And you'd always would find somebody that would sit on the right where the water come out, and they would hold the thing and they sit on there and make the water do all kind of stuff. But then you would always have someone that would do that and lose the grip and come flying to the back. Oh yeah, well, drinking out the hose was the thing, because that my house was the place to go, because I was like right across the street. So, and the water hose was always readily available. So you get thirsty, we run over to my spot, run through the hole in the fence, run across the street, get some water, and come on back. You can't do that now though. Ain't nobody letting you. First of all, you'd be lucky to get in somebody's yard. Yeah, they don't want to go outside. They want to play the video games. Shoot, man, I couldn't wait for to get up in the morning and I'd be outside. That was one of the advantages of living across the street from the playground. That was shoot. And then once we figured out how to turn the lights on, we'd be out there half the night. The police, they didn't bother us because we wasn't bothering nobody. Although they would have, some people that would come out, and there was one of those big dumpsters over there, and was always somebody that would set the trash can on fire just cause. I'd be like, dang, man. And the fire department had to come, and now we got to stop what we're doing, and the police would come, and they make us go in the house because they would call the people and tell them to come shut the lights off. I was like, dang. Yeah, but see, we was always outside. I get home from school, change my clothes, make sure I did my housework. Sometimes I would say, well, okay, I'm gonna go outside for a little while, and before my parents would get home from school, I would go in the house and do my housework. Sometimes it just didn't work. You get caught up, and you be like, uh-oh. You realize what time it is, and you be like, well, and I would look at the clock and be like, okay, well, my parents are probably home now. I'm already in trouble. Oh, ain't no need. And it's not like we had cell phones, so they couldn't call to see where I was at. But boy, you best believe when I get in the house, they'd be like, why you didn't say? I'd be like, I forgot. Knowing full well when I walked in the door, it was a sink full of dishes. Or the trash had to go out, or something like that. It was quite obvious whatever it was I needed to do. So that I forgot thing got old really fast. And then I'd say, well, I meant to do it. Nah, that got old fast too. So I just decided I would just make sure I did my housework, before I left out. That way I wouldn't have to worry about it. Those were the days. I mean, we had fun. Hey, Miss TR, thank you for coming through. Thank you so much. If you all don't have Miss TR, hold on, let me drop this other link real quick. And then I'll drop Miss TR's link. Yeah, but I really, really, truly enjoyed my childhood. I really did. I grew up with some amazing people who I still, in fact, I still, see them from time to time or talk to them from time to time. So yeah, now do I miss my childhood? Yeah, there's some things that I miss. Because there was always something going on. They would have the bands would come over and play they would set up on the playground. I remember one time we had what's the name of this group? Graham Central Station, Larry Graham. They came over and on the playground and played. That was one of the highlights of my childhood. I was like, man, I was standing there watching this dude play this bass. I was like, yes. Yes, indeed. We really, really had fun. Then they had this place called, if you live in the DC area, the Carter Brand Amphitheater. Now they would have discount concerts, sometimes free concerts. And I mean, people like Shaka Khan, Shy Lights, Anita Baker, they're fun. The who's who would come there during the summer. They would have concerts there. And we would walk up there at night and you could actually hear, what was going on. If you couldn't get in, you could actually hear. So we would walk up and sit out in the parking lot and listen, to the music. And I remember that was the first time I heard Shaka Khan. Man, that lady. You talking about a powerful voice. I remember those days we used to have swings in the schoolyard too during the summer with toys in a lockbox. I don't know about the toys in the lockbox, but if y'all don't have Miss TR, you know what, Tatiana? Tell you what, if you stop by Thursday, I'll tell that story about how Auntie and I met. Uh-oh. You know what? To this day, DOD, I have never been to a drive-in movie theater. Oh, we just talk about stuff that you probably don't know nothing about, Sonia. Like when the TVs used to go off. See, now you got TV 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We would get it 7 days a week, with no 24 hours. I think about midnight, the national anthem would come on, and that was it. And I used to watch the 10 o'clock news on Channel 5, and before the program started, would come on. It is 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Yeah, well, my parents knew where they. Yeah, Sonia. You don't know nothing about that. Hey, welcome back, Struggle to Succeed. I'm like, yeah, my parents knew where we were because it was definitely in the house. Yeah, but I never, there's a drive-in in this area now that's open, and I keep saying I'm gonna go, but something always going on. Yeah, that's another excuse. If I really wanted to go, I'll figure out a way to get there. So, yeah, that was me too, Miss Tiara. When the street lights came on, I best be. Now, the only thing that was good about that is that all the action was on the playground across the street. So you could stand on my front porch. So if my parents came out and look on the front porch, they could see me. So, they'd be like, okay, well, you can stay out for a little while longer, because especially during the summer when I had to go to school. So I could, stay out a little longer. Or, we just go sit on my front, a few of us, we sit on the front, if we couldn't get the lights to be turned on, for the basketball court, then we go sit on my front porch and chill out. My mother would come out and talk to us about stuff. And, she was always trying to, and I think that's where I got this from, trying to encourage people and be positive and inspire and stuff like that. Because, that was something that my mother did. She always used to tell us, you can achieve anything you want. You can be anything you want. Make sure you get a good education, because once it's in your head, they can't take it from you. I remember that. The parents knew where their kids were in the house. Yes. Yeah, well, they knew. And if you was going to go to somebody's house, you had to call. Your parents had to call and talk to them to make sure it was okay. It wasn't no just, I'm going to spend the night over so-and-so house. What did the mother say? I need to talk to her. Or my dad would be, my father, it was always handled between the mothers. So, and if you got in trouble with one of the neighbors, they had permission to handle you. If you did something out of line, you was out of pocket, it was automatically known that they had permission to handle you. Like for me, it was Miss Dorothy. I had a best friend, Stefan, and his grandmother. She was the one, and I'm like, Miss Dorothy knew. It seemed like she knew everything. They would have like a dice game around the corner, on the playground, but you really couldn't see. And I know Miss Dorothy wasn't coming out the house to walk up the hill to see what was going on the playground. I knew this. And we would be around there. We call ourselves sneaking around. We would walk around the entire building and come and sneak back around to try to get back to where the crack game was. We wasn't doing. We were just watching. We maybe like 10 or 11. We just back there. They back, smoking cigarettes. They back there doing that. And we would, sneak back around and come back around. And Miss Dorothy would be like, I know y'all was over there. I saw y'all trying to sneak. I'm like, how the heck could she see? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. When my kids started dating, they couldn't even understand why we had to meet the person. And then people, I need to know these things. We as parents, and my parents, they needed to know. Where you going, who you going with, how long you going to be gone, all that kind of stuff. Now you ask your kids and they look at you like, really? And them ones with the kids that be falling out talking about, let me tell y'all something. Had that been me in the store with my parents, I probably wouldn't be sitting there having this conversation with y'all. Because that's something that was not acceptable. You ain't going to embarrass them. And my mother would tell me, I'll embarrass you before you embarrass me. So you need to have yourself together when we go out this door. Yeah, they had eyes in the back of their head. They had ears they could hear stuff. It's like my mother would hear stuff before I even said it. I was like, man. Now it's the generation of the babies that are having babies. You know, you see some of these kids running around. I mean, little kids running around cussing and being disrespectful, and then the parents looking at you like, you better not say nothing to my child. And we best not say nothing out the way to an elder. Shh. Oh, you was getting it from the elder, and you was getting it from your parents. You know, then, you know, like some of the older dudes in the neighborhood, you know, they would have their input. You know, and you know, I tell my kids, man, respect, it don't cost you nothing. Respect don't cost. If you don't learn anything else in your life, you should learn to have respect for others. You know, my kids would go places and I tell them, you know, make sure that you respect the people and their whatever's in their house. You respect their things and you respect them. You know, it don't cost you nothing to be respectful. And that should be something that's taught in the home. You know, you can't send your child to school thinking it's certain things they not going to learn in school. And if you don't build a good foundation, you setting your child up for failure. Now, that's how I grew up. Well, you see how it worked out for you? How about you, you know, sometimes you have to do something different, and it's okay to do something different. You know, you see something ain't working one way, try something else. You know, if that don't work, try something else. You know, but don't just so be ready to say, you know, this is the way I am. Like I said earlier, change your mindset, change your life. You know, I hear people say, this is just how I am. This is the way I'm going to be. No, you don't have to be. You want something different, do something different. It's simple. It ain't easy, but it's simple. You know, you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will definitely change. You got to open your mind, not just your eyes. You got to open your mind, you know, and be willing sometimes to take a chance. Step out your comfort zone. Yeah, it's gonna feel a little uneasy. And Steve Harvey said you have to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. This don't feel right. It don't feel right now. You know, and like when I first started doing YouTube and coming up here live, it didn't feel right. I was uncomfortable. And I tell anybody, please go back and look at my first live. I mean, everything was jacked up. The sound was jacked up. The camera was jacked up. I looked like I was in one of them videos where, you know, where you got the dude standing behind you with the machete. They bought, you know, one of those, like I was being held hostage. I mean, that thing was like completely jacked up. And I almost quit behind that. But I'm like, hey, got to give it a shot. You know, the first time around, it don't work. You just keep going and going until you get it right. I ain't saying I got it all the way right, but I'm moving in the right direction. And I know that because if I wasn't, y'all wouldn't be here. Y'all really, and I know this for sure. Y'all wouldn't be. Yeah, you nervous, scared, out of your mind. If y'all had seen me, if y'all could have seen me, my legs, they were shaking. I mean, I was a nervous wreck. But the thing is, I don't know why, because I've stood up in front of people and sang karaoke. Okay, mind you, they were drunk, the majority of them, so that may well have had something to do with it. But still, nonetheless, you know, I've gotten up and sang karaoke in front of people that I really don't know. You know, but as they say, you feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, don't let fear be the reason why you don't make the attempt, why you don't try something different, why you don't try something new. Don't let fear be the reason why you don't do it. If you find another excuse, okay, but don't let fear be the one. You know, don't be afraid to try it. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is it can go wrong. And if it don't kill you, you good. You know, so just be mindful of that. When you're sitting in it, for those that have never gone live, yeah, and start off with it without well, now you have you can do the stream yards where you don't have to put your face on the camera. You can do it, Princess. And like I said, start off, you know, just without the camera. You know, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. You know, slow progress is better than no progress. You know, and then start, you know, look at yourself in the mirror. Because the thing is, the biggest thing for me was accepting my flaws. Now, once I accepted my flaws, it don't matter. It really doesn't. You know, because I understand that no matter what I do, yeah, well, you need to start, you know, opening up a little bit more, Sonia. It's okay. Because no matter what you do, people are going to talk about you. You know, they always got something to say. I talked to you, nigga. Uh-oh. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just talk. You talk like you're talking to people. I mean, we've been around a lot of these people enough. Just talk. Just talk. Yes. You know, don't, you know, like I said, people gonna talk about you. I don't care what you do. I don't care how you carry yourself. There's gonna be somebody that got something to say. If you walk around and your clothes ain't right, they're gonna say, dang, they trifling, or that don't make no sense for them to wear their clothes like that. How you don't know that's all they got? You know, or if you walking around with nice clothes on, first thing, or you driving a nice car, they're gonna say, oh, they think they better than everybody. No, not necessarily. You know, we don't know everybody's situation. And truth be told, it really ain't none of our business. Because if we spend more time focusing on ourselves and what we need to do for ourselves, you really won't have that much time to focus on what somebody else is doing. If you building your house and you into what you're doing and you trying to make sure your house is right, you really don't have time to worry about your next door neighbor and what they're doing with their house. And furthermore, once again, it's none of your business. You know, we need to learn how to sometimes stay in our lane, focus on what we need to do. Make sure our stuff is right before we start trying to tell somebody else how to do theirs. You know, we got about 3 more minutes, y'all, and the keto girl will be up. Please make sure. Let me drop this link one more time. If y'all get a chance, please run Brown Girl Bella's playlist. I'm gonna drop the link. help a sister out. She and I, like I said, we were the only two of the Love Stream hosts. I'm the only host amongst the hostesses, but we're the only two that aren't in the VIP club. If you get a chance, please run our playlist. I greatly appreciate it. I thank y'all for watching my videos, running my playlist, sitting in my lives with me. I cannot thank y'all enough. You know, I love y'all with every fiber of my being, and I really mean it. I really appreciate y'all. I do. I do. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Somebody said Uncle David said such and such. You just come and ask Uncle David. I'll tell you if I said it or not. I'll let you know. I said earlier, I don't have time for foolishness. I'm too old, I'm too tired, and I work too hard and come too far to get where I'm trying to go. To be dealing with outrageousness. You know, so you know, that's just how that is. So hey, Just Living. Thank you for coming through. We're about to go over to the Keto Girl. She should be up within the next minute or so. So once again, I would like to thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for hanging around with me. And as I said, if you get a chance, please, if you can, run my playlist. Even if you can't run the whole thing, a couple of videos is, you know, I ain't asking for a whole lot. Trust me. I takes what I can get, and I appreciate whatever it is y'all have to offer. Hey, Homeless Are Humans Too, the podcast show. What's going on, my brother? Yeah, I know. 2 hours is gone. But guess what? I'll be back tonight at midnight, y'all. So if y'all not doing anything, that's midnight Eastern Standard Time. For y'all West Coast folks, y'all will still be up. All right, y'all, the Keto Girl is live. Let me see if I can. Won't let me drop the playlist. Hold on. Let's see if I can drop the link. Oh, okay. Sonia has dropped the Keto Girls link. If y'all could go over. Okay, I'm going to be over there and check you out, bruh. All right, DOD. So let's go on over to the Keto Girl. Tell them it's a BAAABY Nation TV raid. Hey, Mr. Rail. What up, though? Ain't nothing about to get up out of this piece. That's the Keto Girls link, y'all. I will see y'all tonight at midnight. Remember, be happy on purpose. And know that I believe in you. Believe in you too. Peace. Love y'all. See y'all tonight.